Hey everybody, this is Hoang, and today we have a video on how to beat Rookie Rush for every single color. And this video is in celebration of my birthday actually today, so we're going to be doing a quick format video on the Digimon card dev site instead of the normal PowerPoint presentation style. But to get us started, let's start off with red. How does red deal with Rookie Rush? Well, red is one of the best colors at dealing with Rookie Rush. Actually, it is one of Rookie Rush's hardest matchups, and it has a lot of natural outs to Rookie Rush. For example, Metal Greymon is really good versus Rookie Rush because you can swing into the opponent's security for 3 damage and it's relatively uncontested. There's not a lot of things in Rookie Rush that can kill the Metal Greymon outside of Puppetmon, but even then you're able to DP boost if need be, so you can most likely dodge the Puppetmons if needed, but even then it's a low chance. So Metal Greymon is really good value to that matchup. Another one is War Greymon. Rookie Rush heavily relies on option cards in order to deter their opponent away, as their security is often stacked with options. War Greymon is able to disable cards such as Positron Laser, Flower Cannon, or Hammer Spark. So, a really good card into the Rookie Rush matchup. And I do want to preface that a lot of the cards that beat Rookie Rush may not necessarily be good into other matchups like Ceresmon, Shine Greymon, etc. So do be aware of this, especially when you try to make your deck that covers a lot of bases. But this video is specifically cards that deal with Rookie Rush, so do keep that in mind. Next is Volcanic Dramon. Volcanic Dramon is a really good card still into Rookie Rush. A lot of people have this misconception that Volcanic Dramon is no longer good into Rookie Rush, but the reality is there's only a handful of rookies that actually dodge it, and then Gorillamon, right? It's Auroramon and then the Penguin Betamon kind of cards, but those do not make up the majority of the deck. The majority of the deck is still 4K and less, right? Even XVmon is 4K. So Volk is still really strong. Not only that, but Volk can immediately go into an Alter S if they try to build a board immediately afterward, which then wipes them a second time, and it's almost unplayable to come back from that position. So Volk is super good. Next is Valkyremon. Valkyremon is on Digivolve Pop Body. This is really good value. It also pops the body on attack. And again, there's not a lot of cards in Rookie Rush that can test 9k DP except for Puppetmon. So you're essentially getting a pop 2 versus Rookie Rush. So Valk is really good. And then we have Starter Deck War Greymon. Starter Deck War Greymon follows the same logic where it just swings for a lot of security and it's uncontested. If you have ST Greymon underneath, you're swinging for 4 damage, which can put you significantly ahead in the Rookie Rush race. Going into blue now, we have Upamon. Upamon is the Digimon commonly employed within Rookie Rush. However, it's also good versus Rookie Rush, as they will always have a Digimon without a source, which means you can constantly get a draw. So if you're looking to build up your hand, it's really good. Same respect as to Zudomon. Zudomon on swing, if they have a Digimon without a source, you gain a memory, right? And so with that in mind, you just are guaranteed free memory. If you can multi-attack, then it's guaranteed +2 memory, so it's really good. In that same logic, you have Garurumon. Oftentimes, Rookie Rush players hinge on Puppetmon to not lose the game, and with Garurumon, you're able to bypass the Puppetmon, and the hard cost is generally funded because Puppetmon was just played, and so you're left with 4 memory left over still, and you can swing in, you get squeaking that last attack, right? So Garurumon is also really good. And then you have Shakomon. Shakomon goes for both blue and yellow. It's really good out to Rookie Rush. It stops a lot of their attacks. Obviously, Rookie Rush has ways to beat Shakomon, such as Gorillamon, XVmon, and swinging over Puppetmon, but this card is really good, especially since it slows them down quite a bit. Going both into green and blue, we have Dino Beamon. Dino Beamon is both a jammer, so it doesn't die to Puppetmon, but it also gets piercing, which means you can swing into the Rookie Rush bodies themselves, as well as inflicting damage simultaneously. Piercing is really powerful against this matchup. And then we have Starter Deck Matt. Matt is if your opponent has a Digimon without a source, you gain memory on your turn. This is really strong, as essentially you're basically guaranteed to get memory every turn. So you can incorporate a couple of these if you want to get value as well. And then we have War Garurumon. The same logic between Upamon and Zudomon is you're guaranteed the security attack essentially. Going on to yellow, obvious. Shine Greymon is obvious. You nuke the board of rookies. Most of them are 4K and less, so Shine Greymon gets a lot of value. Shine Greymon is, while it takes a little bit of time to set up, it's a little bit slow. If you can get to that point where you get that setup, Shine Greymon is just going to dominate the game. As we mentioned before, not every rookie is 5K. 4K is still a very common threshold, so Lightning Paw is a really powerful card. If Lightning Paw kills even one Digimon value. If it kills 2 Digimon, super value. If it kills 3 Digimon, you're just sailing, right? That's just so much tempo. Keep in mind that Rookie Rush does not replenish their hand. They don't cycle as much as the other decks in the meta, and so as a result, if you board wipe them or just take out their bodies, they have a really hard time getting back into the game, which is why Davis is so powerful. And then you have Ankylomon. Ankylomon is really interesting. Yellow has really bad level 4s. I'd say Yellow has the worst level 4s in the game. The mandatory choices that you have to do are Turimon and then Unimon, right, in 1.5, as that's your blocker and 1-cost evolution. And then the third slot's whatever, honestly. It's between like Repamon, Gatomon, and Ankylomon. Repamon is essentially a rookie, as you play it for 3, so it helps you get more consistency. Gatomon is a -1, which is good against Gabumon and such. It's also 4 to hard cast, so it's not bad either. The reason I think Ankylomon is good into Rookie Rush, however, is because Rookie Rush will be swinging in security constantly, and if they swing into security and hit an Ankylomon, then you're capable of swinging the tempo entirely into your favor. So Rookie Rush hinges a bit on luck, as their security is really stacked, so why not stack your security in return, right? So that's the logic behind Ankylomon. We have Kentorosmon up next. Kentorosmon is pretty self-explanatory, -2 security attack to the entire board essentially, so you can force Rookie Rush to stall an extra turn. So that's just really good. And then we have Anjouwomon that heals. Anjouwomon that heals is really good, as well as Salamon that heals, right? I didn't put it here, but right, Salamon that heals. Cards that heal in general are really, really good versus Rookie Rush, because again, Rookie Rush is really bad in the long game. As the game goes on, they run out of fuel. If they run out of fuel, then it's pretty easy to win. So cards like Salamon and Anjouwomon are really powerful. Going into the green category, we have Flower Cannon. Flower Cannon is really good versus Rookie Rush, because if you hit with 1 in security, you're potentially rusting their entire board and preventing them from going for any more damage, and then you can just remove their bodies. So Flower Cannon security, super powerful. Cherrymon, really, really good. Blockers in general are just fantastic versus Rookie Rush, as they have very few ways to get over them, except for Flower Cannon and Let's Stop Fighting. But if they don't have any of those options, then they're pretty out of luck. So Cherrymon is really good in that matchup. Argomon level 6 is also really, really good, because again, there's not a lot of things contesting you in security, so Argomon level 6 is most likely going to swing for a lot of damage. Keep in mind that Rookie Rush oftentimes is swinging face, and so as a result, the bodies that you have are left uncontested, so you can stack up a lot of security attack rapidly. And then you have Rosemon. Rosemon is really good into Rookie Rush, as it rests their bodies, but do keep in mind Rookie Rush does have ways to out Rosemon, such as XVmon, or using cards such as Positron Laser to prevent it from resting itself, but then you can just use download, right? So Rosemon is really strong versus Rookie Rush. Obviously, it's not a complete blowout, as they do have outs to it, but do keep that in mind. And then Imperial Dramon Green. Imperial Dramon Green is a restand if it kills a Digimon, as well as piercing. So Imperial Dramon Green, as a follow-up to Stop Fighting, is really good, as you can clear the majority of their body while simultaneously inflicting damage, right? That's why Dino Beamon was so good. Now we have Purple. Heat Viper, super good. Card is pop 1 of your own to pop 2 of theirs. Again, Rookie Rush, low on Steam, pop their board, get a lot of value. And then we have cards like Gazimon, Terriermon, and Chewmon. These cards are really good because you deny Rookie Rush their Vulcan Hammer, and Vulcan Hammer is very essential to their game plan. So these rookies are really good, and they don't have a way to remove them either. Lady Devimon is super value. The ESS ability is to pop a level 3 if you cast an option. It's pretty easy to fulfill, right? You have cards like Grizzly Wing, you have cards like Darkness Claw or Trump Swords, etc., right? So you have a lot of different options that you can cast in order to get that free value from Lady Devimon, and do keep in mind this is once per turn, so don't try and like spam it all in one. Malamyotismon is another option that you can do versus Rookie Rush. This is a bit slow, however, if you can get it to stick and your opponent isn't able to address it, then potentially you can rack up a lot. Every time they swing a Rookie into the security and it dies, you get a +1 memory, as well as piercing. So Malamyotismon, I don't think the deck itself is very good, but specifically against Rookie Rush, it's probably okay. We already covered Terriermon and Chewmon, but going into black, legit, like, everything in black beats Rookie Rush. Because it's just blockers, right? And again, Rookie Rush has very little outs to blockers. Gatsumon, for example, hard walls a good chunk of them. Gardramon, Andromon. Tai makes it so suddenly your 3k Gatsumon doesn't trade with their 3k, right? Because now you're 4k. So Tai is super good in this matchup. And then Reboot is also insane, because you can swing with your blockers and then restand, or reboot rather. So just legit everything in black. And Crescarurumon is also really good, because your opponent's going to have a huge board, and then you can just check however many you want and then rip another blocker off the top, or you can rip something that's eventually going to go into an Alter S, right? So you have a lot of options. But overall, Rookie Rush is not unbeatable. There are so many different ways to address it, right? Like I've listed 34 cards alone, and these are one-ups, right? Like you could run multiple of these cards, and the return value you're gonna get versus Rookie Rush is quite insane. Rookie Rush is one of those decks where it's at its peak when nobody expects it and nobody has hate for it. But the moment everyone starts playing cards that beat Rookie Rush, then Rookie Rush starts to fall out of the meta because Rookie Rush is pretty easy to beat, right? Going off Japanese trends, we saw Rookie Rush actually fall off in BT4 and BT5 because you have cards like War Greymon Yellow and Nidhogg, which, if you don't know, War Greymon Yellow is, on attack, minus 6k DP, it can swing twice, and Nidhogg, which is even more disgusting than that, is on Digivolve Digiburst 4, for those of you who don't know, Digiburst is remove cards from your stack, and then suspend all 5k or less, and then you just bot deck everything that's suspended, so you just hit all of Rookie Rush, right? So, like I said, when there's cards that just dump on Rookie Rush, then Rookie Rush isn't that good. But when people forget about Rookie Rush and they stop putting cards to deal with Rookie Rush, suddenly, hey, Rookie Rush is good, right? This recent weekend, I won the event. How did I win the event so easily? It's because nobody had Rookie Rush hate. The only Rookie Rush hate I faced was Volk and Ultra S in the red matchup. If I had seen Rookie Rush hate, I probably would have gotten bodied, right? That's why I wanted to incorporate the one-shot Gomon, because I fully expected to see a bunch of mirrors, because there are other people that have the same mindset as me, is that Rookie Rush is very uncontested. So going forward into the 1.5 meta, I fully expect people to adopt a Rookie Rush techs as like Lightning Paw, more Black suddenly getting an upsurge, right? And then when these changes happen, oh, Rookie Rush gets toned down, right? So do keep that in mind. If you really don't like Rookie Rush, these are the cards that you can incorporate. So thank you guys for watching, and hope that you found this video educational. Thank you.